Welcome back to our code. In today's video, we'll tackle the top 50 Java interview questions and answers. Let's start with foundational questions to get you ready for your next coding interview. Here we go. The first question is, what is Java, and why is it platform independent? Java is a high-level, object-oriented programming language. It's platform independent because Java programs are compiled into bytecode, which can run on any system with a Java virtual machine, or JVM. This makes Java a write once, run anywhere language. All right, that was question 1. Let's move to question 2. Explain the concept of object-oriented programming, or OOP. OOP is a programming paradigm based on objects, which represent real-world entities. It includes 4 main principles: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. These principles make Java code reusable, maintainable, and efficient. Great! On to question 3. What are the main features of Java? Java is platform independent, object-oriented, robust, secure, multi-threaded, and designed for high performance. It's a language that's both versatile and reliable for developers. Now, let's discuss question 4. What is the Java Virtual Machine, or JVM? The JVM is a runtime environment that executes Java bytecode. It translates bytecode into machine code, enabling Java applications to run on any operating system with a JVM installed. Moving forward to question 5. What's the difference between JDK, JRE, and JVM? Good question. Java Development Kit is a toolkit for developers. The JRE, or Java Runtime Environment, provides the environment to run Java programs. And the JVM, or Java Virtual Machine, is the engine that executes the bytecode. That was a great foundational question. Next up, question 6. Explain Java's garbage collection process. Java's garbage collection automatically identifies and removes unused objects from memory. This process improves efficiency and helps prevent memory leaks by freeing up space for new objects. Let's keep it going with question 7. What is a class in Java? A class is a blueprint for creating objects. It defines the properties, called fields, and behaviors, called methods, that an object will have. Now, let's move to question 8. What is an object in Java? An object is an instance of a class. It represents a real-world entity with state, stored in attributes, and behavior, defined by methods. Next up, question 9. What is inheritance in Java? Inheritance allows one class, called a child class, to inherit the properties and methods of another class, called a parent class. This promotes code reuse and helps keep your programs organized. Finally, let's wrap up this section with question 10. Polymorphism allows a single method to perform different tasks based on the object it acts upon. It's implemented through method overloading and method overriding. On to question 11. What is the difference between $=x equals and the equals method in Java? $=equals checks if 2 references point to the same object in memory, while equals checks if the values of 2 objects are logically equal. Use equals for value comparisons in most cases. All right, on to question 12. What is the static keyword in Java? The static keyword indicates that a member belongs to the class rather than an instance of the class. Static methods and variables can be accessed without creating an object of the class. Great explanation. Now, Let's move to question 13. What is a constructor in Java, and how is it different from a method? A constructor initializes a new object and has no return type. A method, on the other hand, performs specific operations and must have a return type. Constructors are called automatically when an object is created. That was an important distinction. Next up, question 14. What is method overloading in Java? Method overloading allows multiple methods in a class to have the same name, but with different parameter lists. It's an example of compile-time polymorphism, offering flexibility when defining methods. Let's keep the momentum going with question 15. What is method overriding in Java? Method overriding occurs when a child class provides its own implementation of a method already defined in its parent class. It is an example of runtime polymorphism and is used to define behavior specific to the child class. Great work so far. Let's tackle question 16. What is an abstract class in Java? An abstract class cannot be instantiated and is meant to be subclassed. It may contain both abstract methods, which lack a body, and concrete methods, which have a body. Abstract classes are used to define a base for other classes. All right, that was a good one. On to question 17. What is an interface in Java, and how is it different from an abstract class? An interface is a reference type that can contain abstract methods, constants, default methods, and static methods. Unlike abstract classes, a class can implement multiple interfaces. Abstract classes can have constructors and instance fields, whereas interfaces cannot. Solid. Let's move to question 18. What is the difference between final, finally, and finalize in Java? Final is a keyword used to declare constants, prevent method overriding, or prohibit class inheritance. Finally is a block that ensures execution after a try-catch, whether or not an exception occurs. Finalize is a method called by the garbage collector before reclaiming an object's memory. Great job following along. Let's discuss question 19. What is the difference between checked and unchecked exceptions in Java? Checked exceptions must be declared in the method signature or handled using a try-catch block, like IO exception. Unchecked exceptions, such as null pointer exception, do not need to be declared or explicitly caught. We're almost there. Let's wrap up this section with question 20. What is multithreading in Java, and how is it implemented? Multithreading allows multiple threads to execute simultaneously, maximizing CPU utilization. It can be implemented by extending the thread class or implementing the runnable interface. Great work so far. Let's tackle question 21. What is encapsulation in Java? Encapsulation is the practice of wrapping data and methods into a single unit, typically a class. By making fields private and providing public getter and setter methods, we control how data is accessed and modified. All right, that was a fundamental concept. On to question 22. What is the difference between abstract classes and interfaces in Java? Abstract classes can have concrete methods and instance fields, while interfaces only have abstract methods by default. A class can extend only one abstract class, but can implement multiple interfaces. Since Java 8, interfaces can also have default and static methods. Solid explanation. Let's move to question 23. What is the purpose of the super keyword in Java? The super keyword refers to the immediate parent class. It's used to access parent class methods, constructors, or variables that are hidden by the child class. Great! Now, let's discuss question 24. What is the difference between string, string builder, and string buffer? String objects are immutable, meaning their values cannot be changed. String builder and string buffer are mutable, allowing their values to be modified. The main difference between string builder and string buffer is that string buffer is thread safe, while string builder is faster but not thread safe. Fantastic! Let's move to question 25. What is the difference between hashmap and hashtable in Java? Hashmap is not synchronized, meaning it's faster but not thread safe. Hashtable is synchronized, making it thread safe but slower. Additionally, hashmap allows null keys and values, while hashtable does not. Great job following along. On to question 26. What is the final keyword used for in Java? The final keyword prevents changes. It can be used to declare constants, prevent method overriding, or prevent a class from being subclassed. Excellent explanation. Let's tackle question 27. What is the difference between ArrayList and linked list in Java? ArrayList is better for storing and accessing data as it uses a dynamic array. Linked list is better for manipulating data as it uses a doubly linked list. Each has different performance characteristics based on the operation. Fantastic! Let's move to question 28. What is the difference between throw and throws in Java? Throw is used to explicitly throw an exception in the code. Throws is used in a method signature to declare the exceptions a method might throw. Good work. Let's continue with question 29. What is the singleton design pattern in Java? The singleton pattern ensures that a class has only one instance and provides a global point of access to it. This is typically implemented with a private constructor and a static instance variable. Great progress. On to question 30. What is the difference between wait and sleep in Java? Wait is used in multithreading to pause the current thread until it's notified, and it releases the monitor lock. Sleep pauses the current thread for a specified time, but does not release any locks. We're doing great. Let's discuss question 31. What is the difference between array and ArrayList in Java? An array has a fixed size, whereas an ArrayList can dynamically grow and shrink. Additionally, ArrayList provides many utility methods like add and remove for easier manipulation. Fantastic. Let's move to question 32. What is the Java Collections Framework? The Java Collections Framework is a set of interfaces and classes for storing and processing groups of objects. Common examples include list, set, map, and their implementations like ArrayList and hashmap. Excellent work. Let's go to question 33. What is the purpose of the volatile keyword in Java? The volatile keyword ensures that a variable's value is always read from the main memory, not from a thread's local cache. It helps maintain consistency in multi-threaded environments. All right, let's tackle question 34. What is a thread in Java, and how is it different from a process? A thread is a lightweight subprocess, the smallest unit of CPU scheduling. Multiple threads within the same process share memory, while processes are independent and do not share memory. Great! Finally, let's move to question 35. What is the difference between synchronized and lock in Java? The synchronized keyword provides a simple mechanism to control access to critical sections. Lock is a more flexible and powerful mechanism from the java.util.concurrent package, offering additional features like timed locks and interruptible locks. Great job so far. Let's tackle question 36. What is the difference between string builder and string buffer in Java? String builder is faster, but not thread-safe, while string buffer is thread-safe but slower. Choose string builder for single-threaded programs and string buffer for multi-threaded programs. Excellent explanation. Let's move to question 37. What is the difference between a hash set and a tree set in Java? A hash set is unordered and faster for operations like add and remove, while a tree set is sorted and allows navigation in a specific order. Great! Let's continue with question 38. What is a deadlock in Java? A deadlock occurs when two or more threads are waiting for each other's resources, causing them to remain in a waiting state forever. It's a common multi-threading issue that should be avoided. Solid progress. Let's move to question 39. What is reflection in Java? Reflection is a feature that allows a program to inspect and modify its own structure and behavior at runtime. It's often used for dynamic method invocation and inspecting classes, methods, or fields. Let's keep the momentum going with question 40. What is the difference between callable and runnable in Java? A runnable task doesn't return a result and cannot throw checked exceptions, while a callable task returns a result and can throw checked exceptions. Excellent work. On to question 41. What is the Java Stream API, and why is it useful? The Java Stream API is used for processing collections of data in a functional programming style. It allows operations like filtering, mapping, and reducing, making data manipulation more concise and efficient. Fantastic! Let's move to question 42. What is the difference between comparator and comparable in Java? Comparable is used for natural ordering of objects by implementing the compare_to method. Comparator allows custom sorting by implementing the compare method, enabling flexibility. Great explanation. Let's discuss question 43. What is the fork-join framework in Java? The fork-join framework is a framework introduced in Java 7 for parallel programming. It divides tasks into smaller subtasks, processes them concurrently, and combines the results. Awesome progress. Let's move to question 44. What is the difference between deep copy and shallow copy in Java? A shallow copy creates a new object but shares references to the original object's fields, while a deep copy creates a new object along with copies of its fields, ensuring independence from the original. Almost there. Let's move to question 45. What is the executor framework in Java? The executor framework simplifies thread management by providing a higher-level API for executing tasks. It includes classes like executor service and thread pool executor for efficient thread pooling. Excellent. Let's tackle question 46. What is the difference between synchronized methods and blocks in Java? Synchronized methods lock the entire method, potentially reducing performance. Synchronized blocks allow locking only critical sections of the code, improving efficiency while maintaining thread safety. Great. Let's move to question 47. What are Java annotations, and how are they used? Java annotations are metadata added to code elements like classes, methods, and variables. They're used for configuration, code documentation, and providing instructions to the compiler or runtime. Fantastic. Let's discuss question 48. What is the difference between volatile and synchronized in Java? Volatile ensures visibility of changes to variables across threads, but doesn't provide atomicity. Synchronized provides both visibility and atomicity, ensuring thread safety. Excellent work. Let's tackle question 49. What are generics in Java? Generics enable type safety by allowing classes, interfaces, and methods to operate on specific types without casting. For example, a list ensures all elements are strings. All right, we've made it to the final question. What is the optional class in Java, and why is it useful? The optional class is a container object used to represent a value that may or may not be present. It helps prevent null pointer exceptions by providing methods like isPresent and or else to handle missing values gracefully. Awesome work, everyone! You've made it through another set of Java interview questions, and now you're even more prepared for your next big opportunity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Art Code for more coding tips, interview prep, and in-depth solutions. Got a favorite question or topic you'd like us to cover? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.